Hi everyone, my name is Faith Marie C. Aso and I am the leader of Group 1. Our topic is all about Philippine cultural performances and festival. So now let us hear the first reporter for this topic.
Great day everyone, my name is Nodran Elaloya and I'm the first reporter in our group. And today we're going to share the different kinds of history. So first we have landscape history. This refers to the history of specific places or structures such as single buildings like a castle, church or school, a street or even an archaeological site or monument. Focuses on how these places evolve over time. We also have geopolitical history. This refers to the history of specific regions or areas, such as village, housing, state, or an entire town. It looks at how political boundaries and local governance have shaped these places. Local culture and indigenous knowledge includes the traditions, customs, and practices of a particular community in a given area. It covers things like folklore, myths, stories, music, and other cultural expressions passed down through generations. And lastly, we have family history. This focuses on the personal history of individuals and families, including their origins, life stories, and how they are connected to the broader history of their region or community. And that will be all from my part. The next reporter will be Miss Amanda.
Hello everyone, I am Hanilin F. Amante and I will be reporting the importance of history in our local communities. First, history gives us a holistic view about crucial and controversial events that took place or taking place in our local communities and its effect vis-a-vis the national affairs. So what do you mean by vis-a-vis? Because vis-a-vis is a very unfamiliar word to me. Vis-a-vis is a French term that means in relation to or compared with. It's often used to describe how two things are connected or how relate to each other. And what do you mean by history gives us a holistic view around us? So, it helps us to see how local events like in your town or my neighborhood affect the larger national events and how national issues affect local communities. This gives us a full view of what's happening around us. In simple words, history gives us awareness of how certain things move around us and how they can affect to a larger group or larger communities. May saying na mo nga, start ang gamo sa small things. This is how I can relate my topic. And two, history paves the way to clear understanding or historical patterns and them connection with each other that procures vivid view or history in general. So, in other term, history clarifies history patterns and connection. It means by looking at both local and national history, we can spot repeating trends or connections between different events, helping us understanding history better. So, in simple word, tungod sa pattern, magats natin kung diin kis naghalin ang isang kabagay. Or like, makita natin nag-repeat lang certain things if we look back in history. Like subong trend nga halin sa past. Fashion, ang 90s fashion now. And lastly, history allows us to study national events within the context of local communities. It means history places national events within the context of local communities. History, it allows us to see national events through the lens of local experiences, showing how big national changes impact everyday life in communities. Ng self-explanatory, history gives impact in our daily lives in communities. So to end my discussion, I will say this, that looking at both local and national events together help us understand history more clearly and fully. That's all. So kung wala ang history, wala subong. History gives us a full view of how a certain things work o ano. That's all. Thank you.
Good day everyone, my name is Mary Grace Arquisa, and this report focuses on exploring local history and heritage using various environmental and documentary sources. The study employs methodologies such as interviews, archival research, and archaeological excavation to gather and analyze data. There are three sources. First is the local environments, second is the documentary sources, and the last is the eyewitness and the craft evidence. First, local environments. Modern tools like Google Maps and street signage provide geographical context. Tools like Google Maps help locate places and understand the area's layout. The second is observations of street furnitures, example old push boxes, plaques, and foot scrapers that reveals historical urban details. Observing old objects like street signs, mailboxes, and building decoration tell us how people live and work in the past, and also the landmarks, monument, and building clues offer architectural and cultural insights. Monument, landmarks, and building designs shows the area's cultural and historical importance. The second sources used is the documentary sources. House and building plans indicate structural history. House blueprints and building design that explain how structures have changed over time. The second is documents from press and land titles from LGUs or the Registry of Deeds highlight ownership and historical use. Records from churches, government offices, or land deeds show who owned or used the land. And also school records, newspapers, journals, and letters provide personal and societal perspective. Newspaper, letters, and school records tell personal stories and show how life has changed. The last sources used is the eyewitness and craft evidence. Testimonies from residents and studies or archaeological crafts give context to the area's cultural evolution. Talking to residents that provides first-hand accounts or the area's history, and studying tools, pottery, or other handmade items reveals the skills and tradition of earlier generations. There are four methodologies. First, interviews. Conversations with local residents or experts to gather oral histories and first-hand accounts. You're talking to local people or experts to help gather personal stories and memories. And the second is the content analysis. Examination of documents like land titles, journals, and building plans to extract relevant information. You examine the documents through reading land deeds, letters, and building plans helps to find important history facts. The third is archival research. Investigation of records and archives to uncover historical data. By visiting libraries or archives helps uncovers old records about the area. And the last is the archaeological excavations, digging and studying artifacts to understand past lifestyle and activities. Archaeological digs, it helps us to find objects like stones or pottery that show how people lived long ago. And that's all. Thank you. The next reporters is Tanisha Bargamento.
Hey everyone, I'm Tanisha Franz Bargamento, and I'm about to give a short report about the meaning of the oral history. So, based in here, oral history is the systematic collection of living people's testimony about their own experiences by Part 2013. Another one is that oral history can be defined as the recording, preservation, and interpretation of historical information based on the personal experiences and opinions of the speaker. Of Century for Urban History from the University of Leicester.
Good day everyone. My name is Eprame Bainosa. My topic is about the scope of oral history. Landscape history. This scope delves into the history of specific location, often a single building or a small area. Example includes a castle, an archaeological site, a church, and graveyard. A monument or even a skull. It explores the changes and events that have environment and the structure within it. Geopolitical history. This scope broadens the focus to encompass larger geographical areas such as village, housing, or a whole town, and it examines the political, social, and economic forces that have influenced the development and transformation of the region. Local culture. This scope dives into the unique cultural tradition, beliefs, and practices of a particular group within a specific geographical area. It explores folklore, myths, effects, songs, and musics that have been passed down through generation, providing insight into the collective identity and heritage of the community. Family history. This scope delves into the personal stories and experience of individuals and families. It traces lineage, explores family relationship, and examines the impact of historical events on their lives, offering a personal perspective on broader historical narrative. The next reporter will be Miss Brazona.
Bright morning everyone, my name is May Brasona and I'll be discussing about the importance of oral history, sources of oral history, and methodology and ethics of oral history. So first is the importance of oral history. So understanding historical experiences. So, oral history helps us understand how individuals and communities have experienced historical events and forces. It provides insights into the lived experiences of people from different backgrounds and perspectives, offering a more nuanced understanding of the past. So, second is the tracking change and continuity. It allows us to see what aspects of life have changed and what has remained constant over time. So, revealing patterns of evolution and stability within societies. Next is the preserving cultural heritage. So, oral history preserves a valuable record of cultural traditions, beliefs, and practices for future generations. It creates a sound portrait of who we are in the present and what we remember about the past. Next is the sources of oral history. So, oral history relies on a variety of sources, including eyewitnesses, priests, tribal elders, and members of a particular group. So, first, I'll discuss the eyewitnesses. So, they are the individuals who directly experienced historical events or periods. And the priest. Next is the priest. So, priests are the religious figures who often hold significant historical knowledge within their communities. Next is the tribal elders. So, they are the leaders and keepers of tradition within indigenous groups, possessing valuable historical information passed down through generations. So next, and the last one for the sources is the members of a particular group. So they are the people belonging to a specific social or cultural or professional groups, each providing unique perspectives on their shared history. So next is the methodology and ethics of oral history. The methodology of oral history involves oral interviews, recording audio video, and data transcription. So, oral interviews, conducting in-depth and conducting in-depth interviews with individuals to gather their personal account and experiences. So next is the recording or audio video. So, documenting the interviews through audio or video recording to ensure accuracy and perseverance of the information. Next is the data transcription. So it is transcribing the recorded interviews into written text for easier analysis. So next is the ethical considerations are crucial in our history. Informed consent. Researchers must obtain informed consent from the participants before conducting interview and recording their testimonies, and this ensures participants understand the purpose of the research, how their information will be used, and their rights to privacy and anonymity. This is essential for ethical conduct. And that's all my report.
Good day, my name is Patricia Rose Baron, and today I will talk about Philippine festivals. The Philippines has a rich historical beginning from pre-colonial period down to Japanese occupation. However, the Spanish colonization made an indelible impression in the country. This mercurial era, also known as a period of rapid change, along with American occupation, played a vital role in shaping the Philippines and its people. In the course of Spanish colonization in the Philippines, the friars constructed opulent Baroque-style church edifices. Filipinos love to have fun, and it is obvious the way they celebrate fiestas or festivals. Fiestas or any community celebrations usually features music, dancing, and food feasts, and they are considered as special opportunities for people to extend hospitality and friendship to one another. Each region in the Philippines has its own unique festivals, and some of its examples will be reported by the following reporters.
Hello everyone, my name is Rivelle Barrios and I'll be reporting about the Feast of the Black Nazarene. During the 9th of January every year, devotees flock to Quiapo in Manila to be a part of yearly procession of the replica of the Black Nazarene. Black Nazarene, a statue of Jesus Christ suffering under the weight of the cross. The original statue was brought to the country from Mexico in 1600s and is believed to bring miracles to the people. Ang taunang posisyon ng replika ng itim na Nazareno sa Quiapo, Manila tuwing ika-9 ng Enero ay isa sa mga pinakamalaking relihiyosong kaganapan sa Pilipinas. Ang itim na Nazareno ay isang estatwa ni Jesus Cristong nagpapasan ng krus na dinala sa bansa mula sa Mexico noong 1600s. Itinuring ito ng mga deboto bilang mapaghimala at may kakayahang magdala ng mga biyaya sa kanilang buhay. Sa araw ng prosesyon, libo-libong mga tao mula sa iba't ibang bahagi ng bansa ang dumadagsa sa Quiapo upang sumali. Ang kaganapan ay sumisimbolo sa pananampalataya at debosyon ng mga deboto na umaasang makakamit ang mga himala at pagpapala sa pamamagitan ng kanilang pagkikilahok. Maraming mga deboto ang naglalakad ng nakapaa bilang tanda ng sakripisyo at pananampalataya habang sinasabayan ang imahe sa kalsada. Ang pagdiriwang na ito ay hindi lamang isang reliyosong okasyon, kundi isa ring pagdiriwang ng kulturang Pilipino. kung saan makikita ang matibay na pananampalataya ng mga tao at ang kanilang pagkakaisa sa harap ng pagsubok at kahirapan. That's all. Thank you. The next reporter will tackle about Ati-Atihan.
Hi everyone, my name is Marian Redo P. Cabando, and today I will be discussing to you the Ati-Atihan Festival. So, Ati-Atihan was originally a pagan festival. Missionaries gradually added Christian meaning. Today, Ati-Atihan is celebrating in honor of the Christ child, Santo Niño. 3 days of parades lead up to the main procession that starts in the church on Sunday afternoon. The parades are colorful and vibrant, much like the Mardi Gras Carnival in Brazil. The Ati-Atihan Festival is a vibrant and multi-faceted celebration held annually in the Philippines, known for its energetic street parades, colorful costumes, and deep cultural significance. This festival, considered the mother of all Philippine festivals, is a testament to the rich history and cultural tapestry of the Philippines. The Ati-Atihan Festival has its roots in a complex blend of indigenous traditions and Spanish colonial influences. The festival's name, meaning to imitate the Ati people, refers to the indigenous Aita people of Panay Island. The Ati-Atihan Festival is a week-long celebration culminating on the third Sunday of January in Calibaclan, the province's capital. Just like any festival would have, Ati-Atihan festivities include religious processions, street parades, competitions, and bazaar and food stall. The Ati-Atihan Festival is a captivating and unforgettable experience, offering a glimpse into the rich cultural heritage of the Philippines. It is a celebration of unity, joy, and religious devotion, blending indigenous traditions, Spanish influences, and Catholic faith. The festival's impact extends beyond its immediate local, fostering economic growth, community unity, and cultural preservation throughout the Philippines. For anyone seeking an authentic and immersive cultural experience, the Ati-Atihan Festival is a must visit.
Hi, it's me again, and I'm going to report Philippine folk dance. The Philippines possesses a rich tapestry of cultural heritage, vividly expressed through its diverse folk dances. These dances are not mere entertainment, they are living testaments to the nation's history, beliefs, and daily life. This report will explore the significance of Philippine folk dances in preserving cultural identity and transmitting heritage to future generations. The Philippines boasts a rich cultural heritage characterized by a diverse array of traditional dances, such as the national dance, Tinikling, which reflect the movement of the bird. These folk dances are not only provide insight into the country's history and daily life, but also serve as a vital expression of the beliefs and emotion of the Filipino people. Philippine folk dances offer a fascinating glimpse into the country's past and present. Dances like the Tinikling, the national dances, reflect the agility and grace of Tinikling bird, showcasing the ingenuity of the Filipino people. Other dances depict aspects of the daily life, such as farming and fishing, while others express religious belief or celebrate significant events. The transmission of these dances across generations strengthen familiar bonds and foster a sense of community. Passed down through generation, they help connect individuals to their ancestry and preserve cultural tradition, fostering unity among Filipinos. Ultimately, Folk dances are essential for maintaining cultural identity and ensuring the transmission of Philippine heritage to future generations. The continued practice and preservation of Philippine folk dances are vital for maintaining cultural identity and ensuring the transmission of this rich heritage. These dances serves not only as a source of national pride, but also as a powerful means of connecting Filipinos with their ancestry and fostering unity within the nation. That's all. Thank you.
Hello, I am Jadal Cantiga, and today we're going to talk about one of the most beautiful and ancient folk dances from the Philippines, which is singkil. This dance is not just about movement, it also tells a story from an old Filipino legend. The name singkil comes from the sound of bells that are worn on the ankles of the princess in the dance. It is believed to be one of the oldest Filipino dances, and it comes from the Darangan, epic story of the Maranao people of Mindanao written long ago in the 14th century. The story of Singkil is about Princess Gandingan who gets trapped in a forest. As trees fall around her, represented by bamboo poles clapping together, she carefully avoids them, showing her grace and agility. A loyal servant helps her, and in the end, a prince also saves her. The dance starts slowly, with dancers keeping a serious and respectful look. As the rhythm picks up, the pace of the dance also gets faster. The dancers use fans called a pier to represent the winds, which are believed to bring good luck. They carefully weave in and out of the bamboo poles, making the dance look both challenging and beautiful. When performed by the royal women of Lanao, the singkil has an even more elegant touch. A lady holds a decorated umbrella over the prince's head, making the dance look even more majestic. This shows the high status of the princess and the importance of the dance in their culture. And even today, royal princesses in the Sulu archipelago are taught to dance singkil. It is a difficult and noble dance passed down through generations. And it's not just a performance, also a way of honoring tradition and showing respect for the beauty of Filipino culture. So when you see singkil performed, you're not just watching a dance. You're seeing a piece of history and a proud Filipino tradition. And that would be all. Let us now turn our attention to our next reporter.
Bright day everyone, I am Ronaldine Andrade Badugas and today I will discuss the other example of folk dances in the Philippines, which is the maglalatik, the dance of war. So all traditional dances tell a story. The indigenous maglalatik dance of the Philippines mimics the battle between the Christian and the Muslim Moro tribesmen. Maglalatik is also called as magbabao, where bao means a coconut shell. It is an all-male dance with coconut shells used as props. So, the maglalatik is a mock war dance that depicts and mimics a fight over Christian and Moro to win coconut meat or latik during the time of Spanish colonization. The maglalatik embodies the element of a battle, reconciliation, and a prize as well. It is usually performed during religious processions at the town fiesta of Binyan. It is also a mark of obeisance to the patron saint of the town, San Isidro de Labrador. A calm and elegant display of harmless weaponry, maglalatik four-part war dance with which the Moro had won technically. So the dance is divided into four parts, which is the palipasan and the baligtaran, which the show of the warfare between two groups, and the paseo and the escaramuza, which the stage of the supposed reconciliation. So, the maglalatik dance highlights the importance of resolving conflicts and fostering unity throughout artistic expressions. So that's all about the Maglalatik dance. So now let's hear the other example of folk dances in the Philippines by Miss Cañete. Thank you.
Good morning everyone, I am Fritzilan Cañete and today I will be talking about Pandango sa Ilaw. What is Pandango sa Ilaw? Pandango sa Ilaw is a timeless Philippine folk dance originated from Lubang Island, Mindoro. So this dance of light simulates fireflies in the night by balancing lighted cups. In the early 18th century, any dance that is considered cheerful and lively was called Pandango and those related to it are called Pinandango. So the word pandango comes from the Spanish dance fandango, characterized with lively steps and clapping following a varying 3/4 beat. You know the music or the rondalla music to which the pandango sa ilaw is now commonly danced was composed by Colonel Antonio R. Buenaventura. You might have already heard or familiar about pandango sa ilaw, but do you know how the girl places the glass or tinghoy on the back of her hand? So, the bottom of the glass is supported by the middle and ring fingers, while the index and little fingers clip the side of the glass. At the start of the dance, the girl holds one glass by her right, and the boy has one glass in each hand. So that's all. Pandango sa Ilaw is not only a vibrant expression of Philippine cultural heritage, but also a testament to the skill and artistry of its performers. So, originating from Lubang Island, this folk dance beautifully captures the essence of fireflies illuminating the night, while its lively movements and balancing acts reflect the historical influences of the Spanish fandango. The dance connection to the rondalla music composed by Colonel Antonio R. Buenaventura further enriches its performance, creating a captivating experience that honors tradition and showcases the rich tapestry of Filipino artistry. So, through Pandango sa Ilaw, we celebrate the joyful spirit of the Philippines and the enduring legacy of its folk traditions. Thank you.